Hey everybody, and welcome back to Rocco's Kitchen. Tonight we're going to make a pasta shape called Garganelli. It is a little time consuming, so maybe if you want, pour yourself something to drink and have some fun with it. Now, a little time consuming, a little work, but well worth it. I'll show you what we're going to need for that. First things first, we need pasta dough. So that is one batch of your basic egg pasta dough, which you can find at Rocco's Kitchen on YouTube. How to do that? You will need your roller attachment. You could do it with a rolling pin. This makes it a lot easier. A sharp knife and a little special piece of equipment, a Garganelli board or a gnocchi board. You can get on Amazon. You can get it at Williams-Sonoma if you want to pay twice or three times as much as Amazon. And it comes with this little rod to roll it down the board. And I'll show you that process later. But what I like is to use a pencil because it's a little smaller. If you make them with this, they don't like to keep their shape too well. They come out a little too big for my liking. Whenever I'm making pasta and keep a bench scraper around, it's just a good thing to have. We got our sheet trays and some flour for dusting. And that's it. Let's get started. Our first step is going to be cutting off a piece of your dough. We're going to do this in batches, so while you're working, the sheets don't dry out while you're making your Garganelli. I'm just going to take off about a fifth or fourth of it or so, and then wrap that dough back up so the dough doesn't dry out as well. Fire up your KitchenAid. Like to thin out the dough a little so it'll feed through easier. And you just start feeding it through. That first time you got it on setting 1. Go through. Slower. Look at that. Yummy, yummy. Pasta. You got your dusting flour right there next to you. Ready to go. Don't add too much flour, but just enough so it goes through nice and smooth. Just speed it up a little bit now. Two. Three. And that's 4. Now you see that? You got a nice smooth texture. So now we're ready to start moving on. Go to 2. Send it through. See that little ripple? Now all you need is a little bit of flour. It'll stop that rippling effect. You go to 3. Number 3. 4. 5. Kill your machine. That is done. All your first sheet is rolled out. So now we're going to cut this into 1-inch squares, about 1-inch squares. Show you that. Just set this guy here. This table's nice. It's got lines on it, so I try to use those lines to cheat a little bit. and clean this up a little bit. Take off this edge. Here. This is why you want a sharp knife. Cut that sheet down to thirds. Oh, got off a little. Oh, got a little wavy. It's okay. Move that up some. Just make sure it's all separated. Okay. So now, I'm going to come the other way and just cut the same width all the way down. And that's going to give us little squares. Oh. Maybe my knife's not sharp enough. Alright, so I'm going to cut the rest of these into little squares. Like so. See? So pretty. And then I'll show you what we're doing after that. Now you got all these little squares of pasta, which you could just throw in a pot of water and cook like that. What I'm going to do is take it, put it like a diamond, place my pencil at the bottom, roll this little end up, and then you put pressure equally on both sides and roll it up. Look at that. Now it's almost like a penne, but I'll show you the difference. Because you're putting it on an angle and rolling it like a diamond, it does something really cool. What happens is you got more pasta throughout the center of the noodle and less pasta on the outside. So now when you bite into this noodle, there's like 3 layers of pasta here, and it's only one on the outside. So it's got a real nice bite here, and it's real silky on the outsides. So it's a really cool texture you get out of that. You get like 3 different textures in one pasta noodle. I'm just gonna keep going, rolling through. These are gonna cook really fast. Nice thin fresh pasta. That's it, folks. That is Garganelli. Won't have you sit here and watch me make all of these. I'll get back to you when I get finished though. So that only took about 15 hours and I got it all rolled out. No, I'm just kidding. It took less than an hour. But check this out. I got about 2 pans like that. I'm going to use this. I'm going to make some pesto later. And it's going to be used for that. But I didn't want to make all this beautiful pasta and not show you guys a finished product. So, check this out. I'll just boil a little bit up. Toss it in some butter. Just do a little shaved pecorino romano. Alright, guy. Like so. Real simple. Simple. It's a good go-to little crushed red pepper on there. Good go-to dish. Late night drinking. Come home, you need something easy. A little fresh pepper. And that's it. You got a beautiful dish of pasta. Later on, we're going to make some pesto. But for now, this is going to hit the spot. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Bon appetit. I'm gonna go eat. Let me know if you got any questions.